Wait for everyone to join back in here. Give it another few seconds here. Wait for everyone that's trying to reconnect, but everyone should be able to see the multi-screen now. It's kind of like a tunnel of screens here at the moment, but because I'm just on my YouTube channel checking out the chat. Once I switch over here to the break list, you should be able to see. We can run down through. All right, again, so quickly, here's a list for the break. I won't go down through them all again. I went through the names and teams, but again, teams are not done yet, so ignore the teams. These are the slots everyone's in, right from Beefy Guy at number 1 all the way down through everyone. I made double check to make sure everyone's in there. Again, if you want to keep double back on the video just to count your spots and to make sure, but we should be good all the way down to Gringo. So list is copied. We'll head over to random.org. Teams are put in. Teams are in alphabetical order all the way from A to W. So again, we'll do the randomizer 3 times. However, whatever order the list, after 3 times, I'll take that and copy it right back into our Google Sheets, and that's where our teams will correspond with the slots. So here we go. Good luck on your teams, guys. Let's start the first part of the break. So there's our random number 1. Random number 2. Random number 3. And don't mind that space spot. Obviously, that's going to go away, so everything moves up. 131st spot shouldn't be there. But this is our order. We're going to go right down from Los Angeles, Minnesota, Colorado. Pittsburgh will be 4. Ottawa, Philly, Chicago, Vancouver, St. Louis, Columbus, San Jose, Calgary, Edmonton, Dallas, Carolina, New York Islanders, Montreal, Arizona, Toronto, Washington, Florida, Winnipeg, Buffalo, Boston, Detroit, Anaheim, New Jersey, Nashville, Vegas, and Tampa. So we'll copy those out. Just going to put them over here for a second. And got everything lined up. So I want to make sure of that. And copy them over what we have here. And here's our team list. So we'll do the Rangers again also in a second to see who's going to come out with the Rangers as their secondary team. But our team so far, Los Angeles will go in slot number 1, Minnesota number 2, Colorado number 3 with Mark, Pittsburgh to Bradley, Ottawa Sean, Philadelphia to Shamlin, Chicago to Gringo, Vancouver Mosh, St. Louis Shamlin, Columbus another Midnight, San Jose Mark, Calgary to Andrew, Edmonton to Shamlin, Dallas to Shamlin, Carolina to Mark, Sean for the Islanders, Riley for Montreal, Sean also with Arizona, Gringo Toronto, Washington to Shamlin. Mark with Florida and Winnipeg. Beefy guy to Buffalo. Shamlin to Boston. Hockey Fun guy Detroit. Shamlin Anaheim. Riley New Jersey. Shamlin Nashville. Alexis Vegas. Gringo Tampa. So we'll go back and we're going to take the Rangers. So that same list, same order. I'm going to do 3 more randoms. Whichever team comes out at the top, that's the team that's going to also take home the Rangers. So 3 more randoms. Let's see who's going to get the Rangers as their secondary team. So there it is, number 1. Number 2. And if that blank spot comes out on top, it'll obviously be the next team down. That blank spot doesn't count. And third one, New Jersey. So the Rangers are going to go to the owner of the Devils, which is Riley. So congrats, Riley. You are taking home for slot 27, the New York Rangers. So if we get the pool Lafreniere, that's yours, my friend. And again, the Lafreniere giveaway, which is not one that we pulled from the box, it's a separate one that I already have. That will be random off at the end of the break. So there is our list for the break, guys. Couple of housekeeping items before we start ripping into some packs. A couple more breaks coming up, ones that I'm kind of looking forward to a little bit more. Obviously, retail is great, but you know, it's the hobby that we're all looking for. So I have Series 2 Master Case coming up on Wednesday. So I have that split into 2 different breaks. They're currently live on my eBay sellers page. So if you haven't subscribed yet or saved me as a seller, jump over to DPLA28 on eBay and check out the listings for the 2 upcoming Series 2 breaks if you're interested in trying to get your hands on some of those new Young Guns. We have break 007, which will be on Thursday, March 23rd at 10 p.m. Eastern. That one was just listed. It's a pick your team, so you can choose your team from the drop-down list. Minnesota for Krill Kaprizov will be done off as a random on that one. So if anybody buys a spot, just like this one for a shot at the Rangers, you get a shot at the Minnesota Wild. So that will be random to everyone participating. The first break that I put up about a week or 2 ago for this first 6-box dinner of the case, that is a straight choose your team. So I think we still have 16 spots remaining for that one. That's hoping to break on Wednesday. Obviously, it's depending on filling the spots. So if you're interested in that one, go take a look. Some great prices. I try to be fair with my prices. So go see what's there and take a team. And let's see if we can get that break on Wednesday. If you're on Facebook, just to be able to keep up on everything a little bit easier than through eBay, jump over to Facebook and search up the DPLA Breaks group, no space in between, and request an invite or request a join, and we'll invite you in. So that's where you can keep up on all the latest information and claim your spots a little bit quicker than eBay. And avoid the waiting and searching through the listings. And I think we're good. That covers that. Date, just to make sure we're on the right time and we are live. It is, whenever it loads, we have March 21st, 11:03 p.m. Atlantic time. So that is going to be about 10:03 p.m. right now, Eastern time. And all right, back to our break. Good luck, everybody. Let's get started. So 3 boxes sealed of 2021 Series 1. Just got your transfer, Sean. Thank you very much. You're all paid up. right, guys, here we go. Our first Young Guns going out to the LA Kings. We have Gabe Vilardi. Gabe Vilardi for the Kings. Rest our base. Just a reminder, base cards won't ship from this. It'll just be the hits, so any inserts, parallels, or Young Guns, obviously. Everything else will not ship. And we have a UD Portraits, the Anaheim Ducks, Ryan Getzlaf. And no French parallels here, so it looks like we have a hitless pack, which tends to be kind of common in retail, unfortunately. But that is a hitless pack. Hopefully we don't see too many of those. And that appears to be a second hitless pack. So this box is turning out great so far. That is no parallels, no French ones. I don't even know if I don't think they're in retail. Hopefully we have a couple loaded packs here to make up for those two. And we have our first memorabilia, also to the Kings. So Kings off to a good start. We have a UD game jersey of Anze Kopitar. So nice hit for the Kings. And we have a UD canvas of Pavel Buchnevich going out to the Rangers. And our next Young Guns coming up, we have for the Vegas Golden Knights, Reed Duke. So Reed Duke Young Guns for Vegas. And UD rookie portraits of Martin Kaut for the Avs. And more hitless packs. No parallels. This is why I don't like retail, obviously, as much as hobby, besides the fact that hobby contains a little bit more. Just get stuff like this. Wow, yeah, that turned out to be a good retail box. That is hitless as well. Wow, this is crazy. That looks to be hitless as well. It's got to be like 3 packs in here that just literally has nothing but hits. There's packs with no base cards coming up somewhere. And another canvas. UD canvas for the Philadelphia Flyers of Jakub Voracek. And we have a nice pink Dazzlers for the Montreal Canadiens of Nick Suzuki. So nice pink Dazzlers of Suzuki. And another UD portraits for the Avalanche, Nathan McKinnon. And our next Young Guns, nice hit for the Senators, Josh Norris. So Josh Norris going out to the Sens. And more empty packs. And our next Young Guns coming up. For the Edmonton Oilers, we have Tyler Benson. And we have a canvas for the Red Wings, Jonathan Bernier. And to the Winnipeg Jets, Blue Dazzlers of Kyle Connor. I think we're still owed a couple Young Guns here, so hopefully they're in these packs. And UD Portraits, Jack Hughes for the Devils. And our next Young Guns coming up. I believe I know who this guy is based on the border, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it is. Going out to the Maple Leafs. Nice hit on Young Guns for Nick Robertson. That's an empty pack as well. And our next Young Guns for the Dallas Stars, we have Jake Ottinger. And it looks like we have a couple checklists in this one. And going into the Ducks, UD canvas of Ryan Getzlaf. And that's takes care of the first box. So a few hitless packs in there. Hopefully we can make up for that in these other boxes. Just gonna clear some of these base cards out of the way. And we're into box number 2. It wasn't too bad. There are the Young Guns content for that box. Nick Robertson, Velarde, Josh Norris. 3 of maybe the better Young Guns in the Series 1. Not the Byram or Lafreniere or McMichael. So that'd be a nice hit. All right. Moving to box 2. And we'll kick it off with our first Young Guns. We have for Montreal Canadiens, Alex Belzile. And for the Leafs, UD portraits of Mitch Marner. And nothing there. And Neil. And retail or not, they should just at least have a hit in every box. I'm not paying that much less than hobby. Really, you're only paying for the fact that there's less representation in retail than there is in hobby. And that's also hitless. Above the same part of the box in the first one as well. 2 packs in and hit 3 hitless packs. And canvas Young Guns for the Arizona Coyotes, Victor Soderstrom. So Young Guns canvas, Victor Soderstrom. And To the Leafs, Blue Dazzlers of Mitch Marner. And to the Edmonton Oilers, UD Portraits of Connor McDavid. And our next Young Guns up. Going out to the Stars, Ty Dellandrea. Nothing there. And next up for Young Guns, to the Vancouver Canucks, Olli Levy. And another UD canvas for the Oilers, Zach Kassian. And nothing. And next up for our Young Guns, nice hit for the Capitals. There's our Connor McMichael. And another canvas, UD canvas for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Brian Rust. And nothing there. And for the Bruins, UD Portraits of David Pastrnak. And our next Young Guns up. Well, we have a Lafreniere, but not the one we want. That is the Series 1 checklist, Lafreniere and Vitaly Kravtsov. So not quite the Lafreniere we're looking for. And UD canvas for the Calgary Flames, Johnny Gaudreau. And our next Young Guns up. So a better box for Young Guns here, it seems. For the Pittsburgh Penguins, Emil Larmy. And UD Portraits for the Red Wings, Tyler Bertuzzi. And empty that pack. 2 packs left for box number 2. Hopefully we can get an appearance from Lafreniere or Bo Byram. Or absolutely any hit whatsoever for that matter in these last couple packs. Really looking forward to that Series 2 coming in on Wednesday. Let's get something breaking with some hits. I think we have a UD jersey card here for this box. And going out to the Ducks, we have Cam Fowler. So UD game jersey for the Ducks, Cam Fowler. All right, just gonna try to clear some of these base cards out of the way over here. It's a pretty heavy stack I got going, so get those hits aside. And try to get this tower out of here without tipping it over. Yeah, again, so if anyone's tuning in here that wasn't in on the earlier part of the break while I'm cleaning this up, Upper Deck Series 2 Hobby comes out Wednesday. So huge list of new Young Guns for that set and pretty highly sought after. Tim Stützle, Kirill Kaprizov, already fetching some pretty big money in pre-sales on eBay. So I have a couple breaks up with what I think are pretty reasonable prices. So if you're looking to get your hands on a team from Series 2, go check that out on my eBay sellers page at DPLA Breaks, or DPLA28, I believe, is my eBay handle. You can find that under. All right, moving on to box 3, last box. Let's see what we can do for Young Guns. So far, not terrible on the Young Guns. Couple of the mid-range guys. Definitely not a whole lot of the real lower-end ones, which is great, especially when you're breaking retail. Last thing we want is all the 99-cent and $2 guys. There's some guys with some great potential so far, but let's hope we can hit the big guys in this last box. All right, here we go. And we're going to kick it off with the Young Guns right off the hop. And there's an Avalanche, but not Bo Byram. I have Shane Bowers. Shane Bowers for the Avalanche. And UD portraits of Brock Nelson for the Islanders. And that's empty. That one as well. And that looks like our next jersey. And we have a UD game jersey, our third one. This one going out to the St. Louis Blues. We have Vladimir Tarasenko. And UD canvas, New York Rangers, Chris Kreider. And another Blue Dazzlers. This one to the Hurricanes for Sebastian Aho. And portraits for the Blues, Braden Shen. And our next Young Guns, believe, and another nice mid-range guy with potential. For the Islanders, Kiefer Bellows. So there's another one from the list that has some future potential with the Islanders. Getting a few games in this season. And double check, nothing there, nothing stuck together. That's an empty hit pack. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we're going to double up the checklist on Lafreniere. Amazing. Couldn't hit Lafreniere here, but that's another checklist. Lafreniere, Vitaly Kravtsov. Be nice if we could have just split them up into two individual cards and avoided the checklist, but that's it. And UD Canvas to Vegas. I have Marc-Andre Fleury. And empty. And another portraits. This one to the Capitals, Alex Ovechkin. Can't remember exactly what the odds are on hits in this. Yeah, okay, pink dazzlers are kind of rare, I guess. Ceremonial, it's pretty rare. Day with the Cup, those things are considered big. French Young Guns, obviously, would be a huge hit in retail. All right, on to our next Young Guns. Doesn't look like a Lafreniere based on the border. But we have another double hit. And this one to the Penguins again, Emile Larmy. I just like to see Lafreniere pop up here. Make it a worthwhile retail break. So we can give away 2 Lafrenieres today. That'd be great. And nothing there. Next one. Young Guns, not a Lafreniere. But again, another nice mid-range guy. Liam Foudy for the Blue Jackets. So at least we're picking off a lot of the guys here that got some long-term potential. And UD canvas for the Hurricanes, Jacob Slavin. And another Young Guns. This one, also a double hit in the break. Another Connor McMichael. So that's 2 Connor McMichaels for the Caps. Well, we're getting down to the end here, guys, and hopefully a couple more hits coming up here that make it worth it before we random off our Lafreniere. And we have rookie portraits, Liam Foudy for the Blue Jackets. And that is hitless. As is that. So not what I want to see with the last 3 or 4 packs here. Just coming up. Goose eggs on the hits. Wow, seriously. What a way to end the break here. Well, hopefully best for last. And not a bad hit. Not exactly what we're looking for, but another Young Guns canvas. This one of Jason Robertson. who's having a pretty good season for the Stars, picking it up a little lately in the last few games. So definitely some potential for Jason going forward. So value of his cards could have some potential. But there's a UD Canvas Young Guns of Jason Robertson. And that takes us to the end of the 3-box break. Congrats to those who took home some nice Young Guns hits there. Definitely had a few. Could have been better. A couple UD game jerseys. And now the big part of the break. Most of the reason why I wanted to do this one. Lafreniere random giveaway to everyone that's participating. So this is our Lafreniere. Full disclosure on it. It's likely not a PSA 10. I had 3 of these. Sent in 2. One slightly like this. It's hard to see. There's a little white on the corner. Hard to really see it here. Don't know if we'll be able to see from this. But there is just a touch of white on that corner. But however, I did have one come back from PSA, exactly the same. This is a retail card, by the way, so it is sharp corners. It's not rounded corners like the early hobby cards and Young Guns. So this is a retail Lafreniere, just a slight white notch on the top corner. Nothing major. Had the exact same thing on the one I just got back from PSA, which came back in 9. So I would assume this is just as raw. Would fetch you a PSA 9 if you're going to grade it. But nonetheless, let's do the random. Double check, make sure there's no messages here, nothing important. I think we're good. Just give me a second here. Okay, so let's get my friend here in focus here. So here's how we're going to do this. Like I said, we're going to take everybody's name. So everyone who participated in the break, we're going to put all those names into random.org, and we're going to random them 3 times. So 3 times random. Name that comes out on top, it's going to take home the Lafreniere. So good luck to everybody participating and watching. Let's see who's going to walk away with the Laffy. So I'm just going to switch over to the screen share here for a second so everybody can watch the random. So everyone should be able to see the random screen. Copying all participants. And go back. Reset our list here. All right, so here is everyone. So we'll double check and make sure we're on the screen. Yep, we are. We're good. So here's all our participants. Obviously, I'm going to give the benefit for those who purchase more spots. I mean, some kind of the perk of getting more spots. So everybody's names there. You are doubled up if you bought more than 1 spot. It is a 30-spot random. And this is our list. So we'll do 3 times random. Name that comes out at top. Lafreniere is yours. So here we go with random number 1. Random number 2. And random number 3. Final random. Gringo. So Gringo, you are the proud owner of a new Alexis Lafreniere Young Guns. So I'm just going to take that just in case anyone's having a in case anyone had a hard time seeing it on their screen here, take that list, copy it into the spreadsheet where I can make it a little bit bigger font so we can see. And there we have Gringo. So you get the Lafreniere. And we'll switch back here. Excellent. Again, thanks guys. Thanks for tuning in. So there's our break for tonight, and just a little hold me over. I'm trying to get a break in every week, and that's kind of the goal here. And unless things take off a little bit and can get a little bit busier, but looking to try to get one break in a week. Doing my best to try to get my hands on all the newest upcoming releases. So the next one up, like as I said before, is Upper Deck Series 2. I have that lined up, and it should be delivered and here for pickup on Wednesday. So that break, as long as we fill the spots, we'll be going ahead Wednesday night at 10:30 Eastern. I believe might be 9:30 Eastern. Let me double check on that time. Yeah, that's a 9:30 Eastern for Wednesday night's Upper Deck Series 2 break. So again, if you're looking for a spot in Upper Deck Series 2, that is Hobby. It's a 6-box inner from a master case. So I'll be doing both 6-box inners, one Wednesday, one Thursday. If you're interested, head over to eBay DPLA28 and check out the seller's page for the listing for those 2 breaks. And we hope to see you guys there. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great night.